it's only appropriate, being day 10, that I shoot this early morning and watch the sunrise, I guess. But yeah, today is day 10, and wow, I wouldn't have probably, it's been one hell of a mission so far. Not going to keep everyone up too long for this one. It's just a quick video, but yeah, day 8 and 9 out the way. Now, few challenges on day 8 and 9. Day 8, you wouldn't believe it, we had some chefs applying for a sushi position here, so of course we give them to test out, try out their skills, and so we can judge if they're ready. So that came with its own complications, because there was a bit of sushi I had to try, but yeah, it's so tempting, because they made a good selection, because they want to kind of impress with what they can do. You take one bite, you take another bite of another one, so we started off with the nigiri, and then we had the sashimi, and then we go to the rolls, and the temptation just to go back and have another bite and have another bite is just so strong, and you just have to stop yourself and say, no, this is not what I'm trying to do. So yeah, so that was quite tempting. And again, I keep on talking about, I talked about temptations in the last video. The temptations are just running wild sometimes. So I got through the sushi, and yeah, and that was quite good. Now I'm still going to the gym. Really happy with that. So 6 days, well, the last 7 days I've been going to the gym, and I skipped one day. So yeah, like I said, from the first time I shot these first videos, it's now 1 week of gym in, and it's going quite well. I've been doing an interval training program, where you kind of start off slow, and then you have 2 minutes of 2 minutes or 1 minute of a higher resistance and a bit more power, more power from yourself. So you're trying to go into 75%, and then you have 30 seconds of sprint or high powered training. So I've been doing this on the elliptical, and yesterday for the first time I did it on the cycle, so on the bicycle. And I'll tell you, it's tough, because it'll go 2 minutes, 2 minutes, then a high intense 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then a 30-second sprint, and then you go to a complete back to 2 minutes resting. So yeah, it is quite intense. So half an hour of that, and I'll tell you what, half an hour is probably as max as I could probably get myself through to. I'm sure I could probably push myself even further, but I don't feel like I'm struggling for it. So in that side of things, I'm quite happy with that. So gym's going quite well. And again, I've been going to the gym at night, and after work, I've still got, like last night, I was there at 10 o'clock at night, or 9 o'clock, 9:30, and finished up at 10 o'clock at night. I just have so much energy for it, I've never had so much energy to do these things, so quite happy with myself. Now, the juicing, I've changed up my juice a little bit. I think I spoke about last time that I can't get kale out here. I've kind of spoken to my sister to see if she can ship some kale powder for me. But what I've found here is we have a leaf here called Gotu kola, or ma leaf, or in some people known as Indian pennywort. I remember as a kid, born in Sri Lanka, that we used to get that for breakfast, and it's a herbal tea. It's quite readily available here, so I've been adding that to my juice. It's used a lot in Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, and it contains a lot of chemicals that decrease. It's pretty much, if you read about it, it does a lot. It helps depression and anti-inflammation, and drops the blood pressure, and there's a lot of benefits to it. So I've started adding that to it, which is I thought, well, it's the flavor's quite neutral. I'm used to the flavor because I used to have it as a kid, and it's not too intense, and I can access that. So though online there are some warnings about using it constantly, so I've kind of said I'm going to probably use it for 1 or 2 days and then get off it, and then I might try and introduce that once a week or twice a week, because my next big goal is to get to bitter gourd, which is a bitter zucchini style fruit, vegetable, sorry, not fruit, which is also quite intense, and it's very bitter. So, but that's supposed to be really good for your blood sugar levels, because I'm still concerned that with the amount of juice I'm having, is my blood sugar going high? So, because there is no real medical, I'm not following any medical practitioners on this. So, yeah, so that's what I've been doing there. Now, today's a tricky day, and this is why I'm shooting this video so early, because I have a work retreat today, and we're out of the hotel, so I'll be out overnight. That's where the question comes to, what's going to be the menu. I'm planning to have my juices pre-packaged. I'm quite lucky that I can we have vacuum sealers here, so I'm going to pre-package that and take that on the road with me, and then and try and manage my day like that. So that's my plan for today, as it gets a little bit darker. Let me just change. So now the final, the final thing to always cover is the scale. So today the scale is reading 175.5. It's always, I'll tell you what, if there's nothing else to motivate you, there's the motivation right there. Watching that scale come down every day is, there are, every time I think to myself, I might have something to eat, or, am I going to push this for another, maybe one treat won't hurt. When you see the scale coming down, that's the one that just says, you know what, keep on going. And I was 176 yesterday, or day before, and now 175 today. Just really, really wrapped. It makes going to the gym worth it. It makes the juice worth it when it tastes terrible sometimes. It just makes everything worth it. So I'm just super excited about that. I'll check back in when I get back from Hawaii. So yeah, I'm over there overnight, so I'll be back next night. So for 2 days time, I'll be checking back in, and we'll be up to day 12 then. So that was the original target. But now when I think about this, I'm not going to stop at day 12. I'm going to continue this, and and just keep on going as far as I can. I'll keep on making those videos. So thanks for all your support. See you next time.